fighting hands, then we forget to keep our back straight, and then we end up back on our hands again. Even when I'm in this knee slide position, when I start looking down and fighting hands, I start finding myself back here, okay? So one thing we've got to do is recognize what points of us coming up, all right? Because that's just an easy thing for a coach to say, come up on bottom. Well, there's a lot of stuff that can keep me from coming up on bottom, right? What's the number one thing we got to do off the whistle on bottom? Get weight off my hands. Get weight off my hands. Number two thing after I get weight off my hands is start creating space, all right? Which I got to move to create space. And then I got to start recognizing what space I'm creating. And then I got to start recognizing pressure, okay? So if I got enough space to just get away, I just get away, right? If I create some space on bottom and then they chop to recover it, then I got to start working Granbys and stuff like that. But what I want you guys to do is stop fighting hands so early as we're coming up, because we end up going right back down when we fight hands. All right, come on, Caleb. So when I'm in referee's position right here, and some of you guys are doing a really, really good job of keeping your back straight and working your way up the ladder. So I pressure back. I got weight off my hands. Okay, I recognize this head. I've already shifted to my left hip on my sit out. So I'm going to cross rake and seal, and I'm going to post and get to second level. Now, when I get to second level, he's pressuring into me. I got my foot out in front. It's an easy stand-up, so he's pressuring into me. Now, when I get here, I've already got him outside. We'll get here and we'll let this guy back inside. Now he's got locked hands. Now he's starting to look mat return. So as I come up to my feet, back to where you were, and I'm sealed outside, now I got to just stay butt low, okay? I don't even really need to worry about grabbing this hand right here. Okay, I can just stay butt low right here and cut into him. That inside hand is not a lot of control. Now, if his hand's under my left arm right here and I'm trying to circle this way, yeah, because I'm going to pull this guy with me every time I turn, right? But if I already got this hand outside, it's tough for him to stay with me, all right? So we got to know where we're turning, what we're clearing, and why we're clearing. We just clear a bunch of stuff and then just try to spin and face them. All right, they're going to drop to our legs. They're going to continue to readjust. All right. Second thing, if I do get to my feet, I'm not going to spend a ton of time here today. If I do get to my feet and they got a lock around my waist, first thing I've got to do is put weight on the grip. Does he want me heavy or light? Does he want me heavy or light? Light. He wants to pick me up, drop me on my head, and convince me not to stand up again. Okay, so when I get here, I'm going to try to find his elbows with my elbows. And I'm going to sit on them. Okay, I'm going to find his elbows with my elbows, and I'm going to sit on them. Then my thumbs are going to find his thumb. See how I found his top thumb? I'm just rolling it. Okay, my elbows find their elbows. I sit in my chair. My elbows find their elbows. Then I start rolling this thumb off the top. Now I can keep it. Now if he starts driving into me here, now I can do my old drive into me, run me out of bounds. Now I can start going old school hip high stand. All right? That's the one time I feel like if I got pressure and I put that hand in my back pocket, not my hip pocket, my back pocket, and he starts trying to run me out of bounds, that's when that old school hip heist works. Okay? So that's where we're going to go next. We're going to be referee's position. Okay? We're going to pressure back to our sit. Spine vertical, spine vertical. I read the head, cross rake, seal. Start changing up to my second level. He keeps pushing into me. See how this elbow's staying glued? Right here. This elbow's staying glued. If it comes up, he's right back inside. Now he's locking. Okay? If he locks, I find elbows with elbows. Attack that top thumb. Okay? Put it all the way behind me. See how my legs are staggered? My legs are squared. It's going to be tough. Okay, he's going to re-drop to one of these legs. When I put this hand behind me, it stays behind me and I keep it. Okay, don't just throw it away. It'll come right back in front again. All right, elbows attack elbows. Find that top thumb. He's going to be trying to push me out of bounds right here. Put that behind me. Okay, we got to do that much work to get away. All right, at the highest level, we got to do that much work to get away. But if we're spazzing out everywhere, good guy on top's going to re-drop, going to lock around the waist, going to mat return us. We're going to do all that work for nothing. Okay? So take your time coming up the ladder. Know what's the most important every step of the way. Step number 1, weight off our hands, right? Step 2, start moving a little bit, create space. All right, then as we create space, we recognize those opportunities that space created for us to score. Then after we're recognizing space, we're recognizing pressure. Okay? Forward pressure, side pressure, sucking us back, and how we're going from there. Questions? All right, I'm throwing a lot at you, but it's pretty simple and basic. Most of you guys are getting the concept already. All right, go.